Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into an updated look at my top 5 low cap meme coins for the 2025/2026 bull run. And I say that because the bull run might linger into 2026 Q1, possibly depending. But this is a very critical time. This is the time over the next few months, people DCAing into projects. We all have our trades, we all have our long term holds. For me, these coins are long-term holds. And listen, when it comes to these coins, I'm pretty entrenched. I might add a few other coins here and there. And there might be some Matt Fury coins that come into the picture. There might be some other meme coins that come into the picture. I'm always scouting. But these are all coins under 10 million market cap. Most people will say, well, they recommend the higher cap ones. It's hard to make 100x off of that, I'm telling you. And so these are the lower cap ones, and these are the coins that I'm in, and hopefully we are able to hit on one of these. But it's not financial advice. We're going to go into this, though. Beginning with number 1, it is Nasdaq 420 on Ethereum. It is 10 months old. Current market cap around Actually, I think it's around 4.7 million. I just looked. It had a little bit of a sell-off. All-time high around $15.5 million. Prediction, I have it around $1 billion. Narrative community, true beta to SPX 6900. You will not find a coin on Ethereum that fits the bill better as the ultimate beta runner to SPX 6900. Imagine what that means. Think about what that entails. The ultimate beta to SPX 6900. SPX 6900 is the influencer coin. People say minimum 10 billion, maybe 20 or 30 billion. What is that going to do for this coin? We're looking at 100 billion. We're looking at 250, or excuse me, we're looking at 100 million. We're looking at 250 million, 500 million, possibly $1 billion, which would be $1 for it, or a little bit more than $1 because I think some of it's burned. That's what we're talking about when it comes to something like Nasdaq 420. This is the ultimate play in terms of team, in terms of the production, in terms of social media, in terms of artwork. So this is the ultimate coin, and you take a look at this, and you like the last 3 months, still a very good chart. There's been a little bit of a sell-off. You're going to deal with that. I mean, from its recent local high of around, $11 million, it's back down, and it's retraced about 60 or 70%. That's a healthy retracement. It's a healthy retracement. This coin, there's just too much energy in it, and we're in such a bullish time. It feels like it's getting to the point to where it's going to be too big to fail, and there's just too many people that believe in it for it to fail. That's really what I think about Nasdaq 420. So Nasdaq 420, yeah, you could take a look at the month. You could say, well, it's down. I mean, this is an accumulation window. It's the pullback. It's a DCA opportunity for people, I would say. That's what I would say for this. It's not COPE. It is a DCA opportunity. It's too bullish in the market for this coin to stay down for too long. So that is Nasdaq 420. Next, you've got US Degen Index 6900. I guess I don't have the 6900 there, but yeah, US Degen Index 6900 on Ethereum, 10 months old. Stock to meme coin, golden ticker, DXY ticker, same as the dollar, the US dollar. The idea is to flip the dollar, so the coin potentially is going to be worth more than $1, which would mean the market cap would be over $1 billion. Will that actually happen? I don't know, but it does have a clear objective. I think it would be good if this project added like some type of tracker, because these projects, they'll have trackers. You've got SPX, which compares their price versus the S&P 500. You've got Nasdaq 420 versus the Nasdaq 100. And then you've got you could do like the US Degen Index to try and, if you've got like a bar and it's like 1% of the way there, 2% of the way there, because that really, it's part of a community build that galvanizes people, because then it gives them a goal. And if you set it at $1 billion, people will want to invest into that, because then you're basically saying it needs to do almost 1,000x to get there. Taking a look at DXY, it is down 10%, but it's sitting around 1.9 million. It's been phenomenal the past 3 months. I mean, this coin is done. It went from 250K to around 3 million, and now it's stabilizing, hopefully stabilizing at around 2 million, maybe hovering around 1.8, 1.9 million. So this is a coin, you take a look at its max. Yes, it came on and it went to around 7 or 8 million. It retraced fully, but it's gone through a large accumulation window. And you look at these stock to meme coins, many of them have gone through this type of accumulation. So I think this coin is going to do very well. Small team, It is a small team. And by the way, this right here, this you'd like to get rid of this. Sometimes this pops up and it's like it's an error, but they always have things with the contracts and stuff. But I know contracts that are clear and clean, and I would be shocked if there was any problem with this contract. But sometimes it just shows up as an error. I don't know. But there is US Degen Index 6900. Next, you've got 4chan. So this is the best performer on the list within the past month. 4chan sitting at around $7 million market cap. It's over 2 years old. It was launched right in the same time period as MOG, as SPX 6900. It's got an all-time high of around 30 million. Some people say it's over 30 million. I guess it depends what you look at. But it is the ultimate meme birthplace. They have a category right now, 4chan themed coins. This is 4chan. This is the coin. 4chan themed coin, the total market cap of that is 44 billion. And so when you have something like that, or is that right? Maybe it's a little bit less than that. I don't know. But it's a lot. This is the ultimate token. So think about it. What do you think it's going to do? I mean, and this coin has a ridiculous supply. It kind of fits into the funny narrative of it. So let me just go to this. The 4chan coin, you know, it has the crazy supply of like the quintillion. I mean, this is, see, it hasn't tracked the market cap very much, but this is higher highs, higher lows. And by the way, the liquidity in this is ridiculous. And there's a bunch of blacklisted wallets. When this thing really goes, this is going to be pretty crazy. How does a poo hit 100 million? This coin, this is all of them combined. This is everything together. So when this goes, I mean, I think it's going to go real high. Now, when it comes to entering, I think it's a tough entry because you're not buying the top, but you're buying the local top. But I still think this coin is going to do extremely, extremely well. It's still under 10 million. Could very easily go to hundreds of millions. A billion it would not be surprising. I mean, this coin has the history. It's over 2 years old. It's gone through several major retracements. So this is the type of stuff you look for when it comes to these coins. Next, we've got the retirement token with the ticker 42069K. This is the only one on Solana that I'm talking about today. It's 9 months old. It's got a market cap of around 300K. It's got an all-time high of only 2 million. And so this fits into the idea. And look, we're going to get into this thing where there's all these different retirement tokens. Obviously, the narrative is intriguing. The idea of investing into a meme coin that's based around retiring, and not literally retiring off of the meme coin, but possibly getting wealthy, right? That's the whole idea. You know, you've got all will retire. You've got the coin, the ticker retire. But think about it with this one. This is the retirement token, but it's 42069K, 401K, 420, 6900, Nasdaq 420, SPX 6900, 401K, 420, 69K. So you can't beat something like that when you're talking about the narrative there. And, you know, this is a team, this is a coin, it's going to be in the news, I think, within the coming weeks, maybe coming months, because Trump is going to sign, and I'm not saying it's a news-based coin, because we don't want that, because that means it's a pump and dump. But it's a narrative, and there's a catalyst, because Trump is going to sign into law the crypto 401k. So you can see this when you search it. I don't even know what happened there. The problem is I have to navigate around my... I don't know why that's there. See, look, the last play. See, this coin is starting to go. Really, the last play? I mean, what is the creativity? They must have a good team, but I don't know about the creativity behind that one. But let me just give you some price history on this coin. I'll be honest, I talked about this coin when it was around 60K. I'm not bragging about it. It was luck. Because I said, this is an interesting ticker. I like this. Then what happened is people started buying it. It started pumping organically over 100K. Then it made news because Trump said he was going to do a crypto 401k. And so it wicked up really high. Then it fell all the way back down. Then it organically pumped back up to around 1.6, 1.7 million. And because it's Solana, nobody holds. But now maybe it's starting to find some footing. See, now maybe it has a floor of around 300K. Maybe that's its new floor. I don't know. But what I can say about this is there is going to be one of these retirement coins that does very well. And when you look at something like this and it has a catalyst and it plays into the stock to meme narrative, look, I know the other ones are movements and whatever, I get it. But this could be a very good play. Could be a very, very good play. And then the final one, it is based SPX 6900. It's been around for about 7 months. It's got a current market cap of around $1 million, all-time high of $3.5 million. It is another beta to SPX. This is the based variant. I have talked about this coin now several times within the past few days because I really do like it. You can see many of the other based coins. You've got based fart coin. So this is it's just the base version of fart coin. The coin is at $26 million in market cap. Think about what fart coin is at right now. Fart coin is going to be lower in market cap than SPX. So the based fart coin's at 26 million, but the based SPX 6900 is somehow only at, well, actually it's starting to go up, but it's still only at 1.3 million. It doesn't make sense. It's not priced properly. And look, you could say, well, the team, the teams are different, but this team is working and they're getting this coin back. And it's just the ultimate narrative when you think about it, because a lot of these based variants are going to start going. And this is going to be one of them, and it already is. I mean, you take a look at the 3-month. This is really nice, sustainable price action from this coin, even though it hasn't done a 10x or a 20x. This coin does a quick 10x. It's at 10 million. It does another quick 10x. It's at 100 million, and it can do that. We saw based Pepe go to 150, 160 million. Now, sure, Pepe is. I mean, people are talking about SPX 6900 flipping Pepe this cycle. So imagine what's based SPX is going to do in reaction to that. Now, I'm not saying the money flow is going to be directly into it because it's not exactly that. It's not easy to tell, but there will be money flow into it for sure. To the degree I'm not exactly, it's unknown. But the point is, I think the coin's going to do very well, and I've been in this coin since the beginning, since its first pump to around 3.5 million. You've got based Fartcoin, you've got based Pepe. Now there's all these other ones. There's an entire narrative surrounding this stuff. Entire narrative. So, look at where the current market caps of these coins are, right around well, actually, you could say this is at 1.31 or something. 1.31. Is that what it's at? It's at 1.29, whatever. It's just something like that. 1.3 million, 300K, about 7 million. 2 million, 5.2 million. So they're all sub $8 million market cap coins. So they're interesting. But all of these coins, they're not old, but they're in the sweet spot, right? You don't want a coin that already went through a bull run unless you want a really safe option. Like you're looking at a Dogelon Mars, you're looking at a Dogecoin, you're looking at a Shiba, coins like that. Or if it's a unique situation with Pepe coin to where it's an older coin, but this is technically its first, relevant bull run. But these coins are all within the sweet spot to where they're not brand new, right? They're not within that last month or 2 months. So they've all seen retracements, and people say it's very important that a coin goes through a meme coin goes through a few 60 to 80%, maybe 90% healthy retracements. All of these coins, I believe, have at this point. They've all entered accumulation zones. You've got 10 months old, 10 months old, 2 years old, 9 months. 7 months. This coin's gone through accumulation. This coin's gone through a heavy accumulation. This coin's gone through heavy accumulation. This coin's gone through heavy accumulation. This coin's gone through heavy accumulation. They've all gone through it. They've all gone through the same thing. So when you look for coins and you set it up, this is the reason I choose these coins. They all have the same characteristics. Now, when it comes to the team, Nasdaq 420, it's about an A. They get about an A-. US Degen Index gets about a B+. 4chan, they're very active. They spam a bunch of stuff, which is fine. They get about an A-. Retirement token, they get about a B-. Based SPX gets about a B+. So they're all active communities. Some of them are more active than others. The Nasdaq, I think, is good. I think it's going to be solid. In terms of the belief, I think DXY is good in terms of the belief. I think 4chan is good. The retirement token, we'll see. Based SPX, I think, is good as well. So they're communities I've interacted for a while at this point. And so, you hope one of these coins, we just need one. I just need one of these coins. I need one of these coins to go 500 million. Is that too much to ask? Really? Can we at least have something go to 300 million or something? I don't know. But it's not financial advice. And listen, I can add more coins, and I can, more coins that I buy and stuff, and add them into here and do a top 10 list or something. But right now, this is August. The August update. I think August, September, I don't know. In September, things should really heat up, hopefully. I mean, the problem is we're coming up on it. And so we need these coins to start doing something. At least if you believe in the pi cycle at the top. Maybe it's invalidated this cycle, I don't know. But either way, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you like the video down below.